Well, a lot of news happened over the weekend between China and the US, and it looks like I was right again in terms of sort of don't worry about this new escalation of tariffs between the US and China. This is all just chip stacking on both sides ahead of Trump and Xi meeting. So, brief recap, right? Trump threatened a 100% tariff rate hike after some new export controls were announced by China, sort of around all these rare earths, and they just started like fighting and fighting and ratcheting up and ratcheting up and ratcheting up. Well, delegations from China and the US met over the weekend and have created a framework for Xi and Trump to discuss when they meet later on this week. What were the big sticking points? Again, rare earths, soy, tariffs, export restrictions on chips. All of this stuff has been floating around since Trump came and did Liberation Day 1.0 early on this year, early on in his tenure. So, what are the basic things that we know from this meeting? Again, we don't have insight into everything, but it looks like the 100% tariff increase off the board. In exchange, China has agreed to pause its additional rare earth export restrictions for 1 calendar year. China is talking about purchasing more U.S. soybeans, or I guess resuming purchases of U.S. soy. Um, those are basically the main sticking points. And this has sort of been announced with a flurry of other sort of minor trade deals between the US and other Asian countries over the weekend. This is really just good news for the world. It's good news for both economies. These two economies are too powerful and too important to be, fighting at each other's, being at each other's necks. It only hurts the market. It only hurts trade. It only hurts all the way down to small mom and pops and your average American consumer. So great news. We'll be watching for more specifics, but it looks like really China and Asia is still open to trade when it comes to the US. Yeah, we called it. We're pretty happy about it. We read in between the lines. If you have any questions or any concerns about your business or just want to learn more, like and subscribe. Your margins will thank you.